Another big time trade in the NBA, and you know what time it is. We got Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going back to Toronto. Let's see how 2K is liking it, and let's see if we can make them a championship team. Let's get right into it, and let's see what the team looks like. First of all, we have to break down what these teams' needs are. Let's break down the point guard position because I am not loving this point guard situation. And then another position I'm not loving is the center. I understand the center position is very, very young, but still, I think we can get better. So the first couple guys in qualifying offers, we got Sandro, who is declining his player option for $2.8 million. I think that makes sense why he's declining it. And then we're going to just sign everyone back. I feel like Walter is going to have a huge player progression. And I bring back these guys. I feel like we can just package them up, get some pretty good talent, and yeah. So first order of business, I'm going to sign Aaron Wiggins. I don't well, we can't sign Aaron Wiggins. Why not Chris Middleton? Why not like a veteran Chris Middleton to a minimum deal? I know he's probably going to regress. And then why not Gary Trent Jr.? I think those two guys we could just sign back. I don't really feel comfortable signing any of these other guys back. Maybe AJ Lawson, but I think those three guys we're just going to sign in minimum contracts, and yeah, we're just going to get our season rolling with player progression, and you guys are going to see how that goes. So player progression is not looking that great. I mean, we have Kawhi Leonard going down by fucking 4. Scotty Barnes going down by 1. Quickly and RJ literally stay the same. But Colin goes up by 1. You got Jacoberto going up by 1. I told you my boy Walter going up by 1 or going up by 2. And then, you know, these young guys are going up by 3, 1. I mean, Chris Middleton goes down by 2, but still pretty good player progression for us. So let's get starting with the season, and maybe we can make some more moves. So first order of business, we're going to be trading this big old package over to the Sacramento Kings for Maxi Romand and Malik Monk. And then we're going to flip Malik Monk and Chris Middleton to Dallas for Daniel Gafford. I personally really like this trade, and I think this overall sums our lineup up perfectly. And I think this sums up our team perfectly. I love Quickly here. I love RJ, Kawhi, Scotty Barnes, Maxi. I like the starting 5, and the bench looks pretty solid. So let's see how we do. And we are the 7th seed. I'm not going to lie. We need to lock in and make some big time moves immediately. Look, these little trades are going to lead into something big, and we're going to get Vooch. Trust me, it's going to make sense. Now we are getting rid of Daniel Gafford and Allen Graves in a first-round pick for Jared McCain and Alex Caruso. Let's lock in. To be honest, I want to be a little more top-heavy. I'm going to give Alex Caruso and Gary Trent away for Johnson, just straight up. I mean, Keyshawn Hall is probably going to get flipped too, if I'm being honest. And then we're going to get the biggest cheat code in 2K history. We're going to get my boy Simon James. I love this guy. This guy goes up to an 80 overall if you put him at the small forward. I don't know why you can just get him for nothing, but still, it's cheese. And I'm not going to lie to you, I spoke way too soon. Johnson and James, we're going to trade you for Dyson, Daniels. Let's get him on the team. Let's win a championship. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to stop until we build the best possible team. And that is what Charlotte is going to just gift us in a gift basket with Conca. Thank you. And shout out to Miami for getting the legend himself, Davion Mitchell. If you know, you know. So before we make our next trade, I just want to show you that I traded Davion Mitchell and Vooch for Isaiah Stewart and Paul Reed, just to get better overall bench for the center position. And then hopefully this works out. We're going to trade Isaiah Stewart for a Hawks pick. Trust me, it's going to make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to trade Emmanuel Quickly for Jamal Murray, Canada's finest. And this is going to be the final trade of the rebuild. We're going to trade Zeke and Paul Reed for Bobby Portis. Let's get it going. And this is how the new look team is looking. We got Jamal Murray, we got Kawhi, we got Scotty, we got Khan coming off the bench, we got Jared McCain and Bobby Portis coming off the bench. Yeah, I'm loving this team. And going from a 25 and 24 team to 49 and 33 and third, I am loving our chances. First, we are going to go against the Atlantic Hawks. Hopefully, we can lock in. I'm going to sim the round, so let's do it. Let's hope we could lock in. Are we serious? We have to be fucking kidding me.